Hi everyone, and welcome to Whiteskys Wisdom. This is an in-separation reading for the star sign of Virgo. Okay, Virgo. If you'd like to like, subscribe and hit that bell button, it'd be gratefully appreciated. Thank you so much, Virgo. And we'll get right into it. So advice, please, for the star sign of Virgo in separation. Advice, please. Okay, the Empress. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. And maybe they've offered something and it's been rejected, and or yourself, you've offered something, it's been rejected, or the other party's rejected it. It seems like someone's looking at the Three of Cups here. Three of Cups is a celebratory card. Three emotions, emotive events that might have happened. But the universe has got the Ace of Cups here, willing to hand you a brand new start in this situation. And it's also could lead to quite material bounty here. But the card underneath it here, the Five of Pentacles. So I actually feel like you've been felt like you've been left out in the cold in a situation, particularly financially. Maybe the other party has got more of the money than yourself, but we'll get into the reading. Okay, advice for the star sign of Virgo, please, in separation from their partner. Thank you. The Empress wants to pop out. Okay, the Empress. Divine feminine energy. Venus symbol down the bottom there. She's bountiful and beautiful. Maybe this is exactly how you want to feel, or you're trying to get your Empress back. But I actually feel this is more of your energy, being an earth sign. So if you are in separation, I think you're doing okay for yourself. Actually, you're doing very well for yourself when it comes to the material world. You've got beauty and bounty all around you. You are able to manifest prosperity into your life. Lots of food, lots of comfort. Okay? Well, this is exactly what you want, but I actually feel like this is you at the moment. All right, we'll get some more clarification. Virgo, please. Yep. Okay. All right. While you're in separation, you could be working very hard at your job, wanting to line up these pentacles of money. So you're wanting to get your finances in order here, and you're willing to work very hard at it. If it's also to do with your relationship, this could be that you're willing to work very hard at it. Okay, you being the earth sign and this being an earth sign card, it looks like, Virgo, you're really keen to work hard at this situation, and or you want your finances stabilized. All right, there's a lot of confusion though. Which way to go? Go back, stay where you are, approach them, not approach them. What am I going to do? So yes, the Two of Swords is thoughts. So you might be a little bit confused about, as I said, which way to go. In the sky there, you'll see that it looks like the sun is being eclipsed by the moon. The sun's enlightenment, the moon is what's hidden. So it also could be an indication that you might need to get out in the sunlight a little bit more. But it could be confusion that's clouding your clarity at the moment. Okay, an ocean of emotion behind her there. And look, while you've got your thoughts, while you're confused about your two thoughts, your hands are occupied and you can't take that blindfold off. Okay, so it's going to have to take choosing a direction, that way or that way, but we'll get into it a little bit further. All right, Knight of Swords. Okay, well, you might be willing to race in and tell this person you're wanting to work on it. Okay, or this could be a fire sign doing the same with you. Sorry, excuse me, an air sign doing the same with you, racing in and saying, look, I want to work on this, and leaving you in a sense of confusion. Yes, very confused. Once again, a blindfold. Once again, the swords. So it looks like you're probably dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini here. Maybe this person rushing in and saying they want to work on it has got you in a really confused state. Now, these are 8 thoughts, 8 words, 8 arguments, whatever it be, that's got you feeling completely trapped. But if you have a look at this girl, her bindings are actually quite loose. And if she were to just slightly move in any direction, doesn't matter how she moves, or just do a slightly wiggle, those bindings will start to come free and she'll realise that she can move straight ahead. The thoughts are behind her. Okay, so this is actually acknowledging that you're not as trapped or as confused as you might think. And yes, with a bit of clarity, I think you'll be able to get those bindings off. So it's a matter of making a decision, I think, Virgo. All right, the Knight of Wands. Yes, young, passionate individual. This could be just you displaying this feeling towards this person. You could have a lot of passionate feelings towards them. And or they you. That's why they're rushing in to tell you, hey, I really, really, really like you. Let's get back together. And you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. All this stuff happened. Let me just process. And look, these 2 knights don't like to wait. They're very fast moving knights. So yeah, their impatience could have you even more confused here. All right, so it's going to need temperance to get this sorted out. Balance. Okay, balance in the situation. If someone's aggressively chasing you, I mean, the energy of being chased is to flee. It's a natural energetic reaction. If someone comes at you, most people will run. So if this is you planning a race in and say, hey, let's do it, we need to get back together, you might need to temper that thought off a little bit and maybe come at a little bit more quieter, balanced approach to this person, and or vice versa. If this person's coming at you in a really sort of aggressive way, hey, we need to get together, it's, it's ride or die, you might be like, no, just back off a little bit, let me get my space. So yeah, temperance. This angel has 1 foot on the ground, so you need to be balanced, but you also have to have your emotions 1 foot in the water here. So you need to balance that. You need to be grounded and in your emotions. Okay, you need to be willing to share your emotions, the water going into one cup and then to the other, to be able to share those emotions, one individual sharing their emotions with the other, and then vice versa. Equal, balance. Okay, and the road might be a little bit long, but it is well lit. It is a beautiful path that's going to lead to quite enlightenment here, okay? You're also being guided by the angels, if you believe in the angels. And also you might find that your third eye or your intuition is being activated at this time, giving you this enlightenment to actually temper down any enthusiasm and come at a more gradual pace. The Queen of Cups here, yes, well, if that's you, confused, you're all in your feels, that's for sure. Confusion can leave you definitely in your feels. You could be dealing with if you're dealing with a female water sign, this is her, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but I actually feel this is you. So at the moment, looks like you have tempered your emotions and you've actually got a lid on them, quite a sturdy, firm lid on it. And you're looking at that cup. Now that cup's extremely precious. It's the Holy Grail. You don't get more precious than that. So that's basically contains your heart. That is absolute treasure, okay? Honor your heart. What's your heart telling you? What's your intuition telling you that you should do in this situation? Okay? I'm sorry, she goes there. All right, and there's going to be inevitable change. And fast. So if you're in a separation situation and you haven't found anything's really happening, you might find suddenly, bang, they race in and they want it all to be happening, and you have to make up your mind on the spot, and you have to sort of juggle, oh, wait a second, I was financially okay, wait a second, what's going on? But the tower's built on it's built on ice actually, what looks like ice to me. So if a relationship's gone really cold, it needs to be broken down in some way, whether that's just time apart for a little while or whatever, so it can be built back up on sturdy ground. And so the lightning hitting this and the fire inside, once that fire gets to this ice, the whole lot's just going to come crashing down anyway. All right, and it's way up in the sky. You can see a cloud hanging here. So it's right up in the clouds. So maybe both your ideas on what this relationship should have been was a little bit up in the clouds. But I think now it seems that both of you might have more sturdy foot underneath you. You're going to be able to start to build from scratch. Okay. All right. I'm just going to get some more clarification using the Psychic Tarot. Guidance for Virgo and separation, please. And also, yes, if you're still together and you're on really rocky ground and that sort of thing, it looks like a break is on the way. There's no indication it's a permanent break. I think it's a break to take down what was to build it up in a far firmer, more stable ground, okay? Look after your own emotions and your own heart. Realise that you are the Empress, absolutely beautiful and bountiful, just as you are. Okay. All right, guidance, please, for Virgo in separation. Solitude, yes. So if that tower's crashing down and you end up in a state where you've been by yourself, I think this has been quite a lonely time for you, and maybe you want this reconciliation really, really, really badly. The advice these cards are saying is don't rush at it. Don't go to the person and say, I have to have you, this has to work, why aren't we together? That sort of aggressive Knight of Swords type of thing. See if you can't temper yourself, your emotions down a little bit and try and come at a more even keel. Solitude can leave you very confused. Without the other person to talk to about it, you may have found that it broke up without any sort of ending. There was no communication. The communication was stopped, leaving you all in your head and in your emotions, okay? All right, but I think you've been quite financially abundant since that breakup. If you are in a state of breakup at the moment, you've found that money has come in, but money's one part of the great, things that everybody wants, but everybody wants love too. So maybe you're finding that you might be getting the money in, but you'd really like that partner. You want that partner back, or when the breakup came, you found that you weren't able to materialise finances. But I actually feel like, Virgo, you have been able to materialise finances, just not love at the moment. Wow, it's all material harvest. So this is material and spiritual prosperity. Congratulations, Virgo. It looks like through this you've been able to sort out your finances and also delve into your spirituality. Normally when we're in our darkest period is when we get a lot of enlightenment. We'll get a lot of downloads. It's a chance to go in and actually check in with yourself and see, well, okay, what happened there? So I actually feel like you've had a lot of spiritual prosperity and material prosperity materialize in front of you, okay? But if you have a look at all three of these cards, these are three separate individuals. These people are by themselves, okay? Yeah, okay, so it looks like at the moment one or both of you are moving on from this situation and or each other. going towards the money. Maybe since the separation, you're actually working on your finances more than worrying about this situation. Okay. Yes, and very much in your head. You're very much in your head, Virgo. Very much in your head. Now, this is the Eight of Swords again. Okay. So it's a matter of just realizing that it's all thoughts, and thoughts can be changed. There's some really good meditations. I've got some up, and there's a lot of other people on YouTube who have excellent guided meditations to help with positive affirmations and visualizing what you want in your life, instead of relying on that, what they call a monkey mind, that mind that just goes over and over and over all the negativity. Whatever we think, we manifest. So if you find that you're really, really focusing on the negative, it might be a good chance to sort of snap yourself out of it. Maybe that's what you're moving on from, this mental state. Yes, and you're still waiting. Still waiting. So time, okay? This will take time. Patience is needed in this situation. Patience with yourself, patience with the other party, patience with how slowly you perceive this is going, and patience with how long it's been since you've been separated. Okay? The longer the separation, the harder it is to maintain that patience, I understand. But yes, the universe is saying you need to be patient just a little bit longer. I'm going to look at any love blocks that might be affecting you in this situation. Any love blocks that are affecting Virgo in their separated situation, please. Okay. Self-acceptance. Love yourself just the way you are. Okay, well, this reminds me of the work of Louise Hay. She was one of the great teachers and has just passed. But she was a massive believer in mirror work. Now, when I say mirror work, it's looking at yourself in a mirror and saying to yourself all the things you would like to say, like i.e. to a partner or whatever, all the things you would have liked someone to say to you in the past, or just to accept yourself. For, like example, you look in the mirror and say, I love you. You are amazing. You are loved and lovable. Great relationships surround me. I have wonderful friends. All these things that you could say to yourself, okay? And you can look into her work. There's many, many, many videos on YouTube on her mirror work, okay? So you might want to have a look at that to build up your own self-esteem. Because if we don't love ourselves, how are we going to be able to love anybody else? And if you think about it, I think that everyone would like to give their best to somebody else and have someone give their best to them. So if you're not at your best, if you don't love yourself, caring for yourself, think that you're all right, that's going to impact any relationship. So I think that's what this waiting game is. I think this separation is for both parties here to actually start to acknowledge themselves for just how wonderful they are. Okay? I'll also have a look at the other side's love blocks and see if we're getting any information on that. So Virgo's partner in separation, please. Any love blocks that might be affecting them at the moment? Any love blocks, please. Okay, what have we got? Divine lovers, open yourself to the person you can heal and grow with. Yes, well, it looks like your person of interest here has closed themselves off, but they know deep in their heart that you are their person. Okay? You are their divine partner. All right? And I think they've shut themselves down, leaving you very confused. Time is a great healer. Be patient with yourselves. And I think in time, this person's going to open themselves up. And you can see this is very fiery, passionate cards. I suggested you could be dealing with someone that's very fiery and passionate. Might race in a million miles an hour and say, let's go to dinner and I love you and marry me and all that. And that might get you very confused. I mean, wouldn't that be amazing? But yeah, so I think this person has shut themselves down at the moment. But they acknowledge and know deep in their heart that you are their person. Okay? All right. I'm also going to have a look at a power thought to go with this. And then I'm also going to have a look at a time frame, because this looks very much like a reconciliation situation. And we'll get an idea on just how long you are going to be expected to wait here. As I said, while you're waiting, start to work on yourself. Get your money organised. Oh, okay. Start to love yourself. As I said, look at Louise's work on mirror work. Okay. All right. So I am at peace with my age. Each age has its own special joys and experiences. I am always the perfect age for where I am in life. Okay, so yes, this looks like it's probably been a very long-standing relationship here. You might be getting older, and I'm wondering whether this person's ever going to come back. You know, will I ever find a partner again? That sort of thing. It doesn't matter what your age. I mean, my friend's mother in her 70s got married last year. You know, it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter. The age doesn't have anything to do with it. Okay? Nothing to do with it. It's going to be a little bit of a waiting game. That's not suggesting you're going to have to wait till old age. It's suggesting that maybe you might see yourself in the mirror and think, oh, gee, I've got lines and my face and my hair's going grey. No one's going to love me. You know, they'll never want me back. It might be time to look in the mirror and say, aren't you beautiful? Look at those lines. Even you age gracefully. You look at the wisdom on your face. You know, that sort of thing. To really acknowledge exactly where you are in life, because there's only one sure guarantee: we're not going to stay this age. We're at this age today, and each day we're getting older. Okay, so our body's changing all the time, and it's acceptance of that, I think, that has a lot to do with this. Okay, so we're also going to have a look at a time frame here. Just using a standard deck. Time frame, please, for Virgo on possible reconciliation of this relationship, please. Thank you. No, Jacks. Time frame, please. Number, please. Time frame. Time frame, please. Thank you. What have we got? 5. 5 days. 5 weeks. 5 months. Okay. 5. All right, Virgo, I hope that helped. And if you'd like to like, subscribe and hit that bell button, it'd mean the world to me. And I'd like to say bye for now.